Hey guys, welcome back to BSPN Network Sports Central. This is our new guy, Ty Peterson. He's our main basketball guy most of the time, and that's what we're really bringing him in for, because me and Peyton don't know much about basketball. And Peyton Domashevitz, of course, is here. And first topic, Machado. Manny Machado. The old Manny Machado of the Baltimore Orioles that has now signed with the San Diego Padres for over $300 million. I don't know how to feel about this because he's going to a team that has been tanked and has not been good for a long time.
He just wants money.
That's
what, and Cali.
Yeah, he wants money in Cali.
That's what most people want. They want money. Just money. That's why LeBron went to LA. For the money and LA.
Maybe he's hoping he can turn that team around since he signed there. A couple other people were, but I don't think it's going to happen.
And I don't know. I'm not sure if they have good prospects in their farm system. I'm not sure if their coaching is the best or if it's just their players because they don't have a really good roster. Machado is now the best player on the team, and Will Meyer was the last best player of the team. And he's not even close to the skill range of Manny Machado. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but that's how I feel.
For him, he probably thinks it's a good move to get a lot of money and go somewhere where he can be the star of the team. But I think it would benefit him more to go to a place where he can have a little bit of help to make a championship run. Because he's not like one of the best players in the MLB or anything. He's good.
No. He's an overrated
top
player.
10.
Yeah.
Top 10, definitely.
He's if anyone puts
possibly top 5.
If anyone puts them in their top 5, no doubt, they're not smart. Because he's an overrated player that you can rely on, but isn't reliable.
He's definitely a favorite player, though. Like, personally, he's my favorite player in the league. I like his positions and how he plays the game and hits, but I feel like he needs to bring those assets to different places so he can have a better team and so he can have a better chance in the playoffs.
So he can have people to help out.
Yeah.
Not just Will Meyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all these other guys.
Like,
big names.
Yeah. Say he would have signed with the Yankees.
Philadelphia.
Big
Names now.
They've got
Nelson Cruz.
Yeah. What? No. Nelson Cruz is in Minnesota. They've got some good players now in old Philadelphia.
Like Wilson Ramos.
Yeah.
Big
all-star player. They're gonna be a deadly threat in the East. Not gonna lie at all. All right, on to college basketball. Duke, best team in college basketball by far all year, and to me,
made it official this week.
Yeah, they shouldn't have lost a game, but they made some mistakes and they paid for it.
They're fixing them.
They're going to be good. Gonzaga, who's a very good team, and Syracuse, who
is also
not a very good team.
Played a
very good game. But
yeah, because that deadly 2-3 zone in Syracuse that Mike Hopkins, the assistant coach, brought to Washington. It's the exact same 2-3 matchup zone that no one has been able to beat.
Because Duke lost most of their 3-point shooters. Now they've mainly got Cam Reddish.
They've got Cam Reddish and RJ Barrett. Zion can make an occasional 3.
He's not reliable though. He shouldn't be shooting.
But they've also got what's his name?
Trey Jones.
Yeah, they've got Trey Jones. But what's the other kid's name? Luke O'Donnell. Yeah,
I think it's O'Donnell.
He's number 15 on Duke. He's a really good 3-point shooter. I think he's going to be like Grayson Allen, stay there for 4 years.
There's only going to be a couple of teams who can actually threaten Duke, like Virginia maybe. Probably not.
Yeah,
though.
Virginia.
Gonzaga.
Definitely.
I think you can put North Carolina on that list if they're playing in Chapel Hill.
Or
grounds where neither of them are the home team.
Yeah.
I think you can put North Carolina on that list.
But if they meet up somehow in the championship game,
that's going to be awesome.
It's going to, for you, because you're a North Carolina fan.
You're a Duke fan.
Well,
You'll like it.
Yeah, but it's also, North Carolina and Duke fans travel tremendously well.
I went to a game in Portland, and there were so many Duke fans and North Carolina fans that...
I'm not sure.
They were playing Michigan State, and there was barely any Michigan State fans.
I'm not sure if they're bandwagons, but they travel very well.
Well, it's because their teams are so good.
They remind me of the Washington Huskies. Going anywhere, there's always almost half the stadium is Washington fans.
It's because their team is so good.
Zion gets half the rep on that team, but honestly, RJ Barrett is the one that puts the weight on his shoulders, and Cam Reddish is actually carrying a big load of that. Trey Jones, he runs the floor like nobody else.
He
in college
commands
basketball. Yeah. Cam Reddish shoots the lights out on nights, and then every once in a while he goes 1 for 5 or maybe 1 for 10. But he is a lights out shooter when he is on. Like the game where he had the game-winning 3-point shot
Against Florida State.
Yeah, perfectly drawn up play by Coach K, and Cam Reddish executes and makes it.
Yeah, and personally, RJ Barrett, like you said, I think is the best player on Duke. Zion Williamson is the most dominant player in college basketball.
Yeah.
And
He
by
hops like nobody else.
He's just a walking highlight reel, though.
Yep, but Cam Reddish, I think is going to be the best overall NBA player because the NBA is changing into a only
Yeah.
3-ball league.
Unless you're like a center and
No,
Zion
even
Most centers.
most centers are
shooting
starting
threes.
to shoot
Marc
threes.
Yeah.
Gasol, Brooke Lopez.
Kristoff,
They have
Porzingis.
They have-
It's changing
He's
into
like
a
a combo.
3-point league.
big leagues, big men. They're starting to get their outside shots also. Zion can put a 3 up every once in a while when he has enough space.
Not reliable enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, Coach K he knows he's a great player, and let him shoot the 3 sometimes.
He's great at making players into good NBA people.
All he needs.
If you really look at Duke, most of their good prospects turn into at least decent NBA players.
Yeah,
All Zion needs is a switch, and he can make that easy. He has a great
Yeah.
stroke.
JJ Redick, look at him. He was an okay NBA player for a while. He could shoot like nobody's business, and he's
Shot lights out against a game against the Lakers the other.
Yeah, I
week
saw
ago.
that. He was going
amazing.
crazy. And also Justice Winslow, that was a crazy player. He played for Duke back in, I think, 2014, got drafted and went to Miami.
One of the best players on the Heat right now.
Yeah,
Only because Dwayne Wade's getting old, probably.
but you also got Hassan Whiteside on that team. But
Yeah.
He's been slowing down lately.
yeah, but Justice Winslow, best player on that team.
Probably.
And okay, let's talk about the NBA draft now. Zion Williamson,
He's gonna go first overall.
number
because of all
one
the
pick.
highlights.
Yeah, number 1 pick to the Knicks.
I think he's an overrated player. Like RJ Barrett, the Knicks should take him with ease.
Yeah.
Because he's such a good overall player, and the Knicks need so much help, especially because they just traded away Kristaps. But they've got Dennis Smith Jr., who can run the floor also very well.
Tim Hardaway Jr. still. Is
Yeah.
he still there?
I think so.
Man, I think RJ Barrett, I'm not going to say he's going to have the same outcome of this person that I'm going to say, but I think he is going to be like Markelle Fultz. He's not going to hopefully he doesn't get hurt like Markelle Fultz did with his shoulder.
Then he gets traded right off the bat.
Yeah, but also, RJ Barrett, I think, is kind of the same player. He can shoot, he can run the floor, he can basically play all 3 of the main positions: point guard, shooting guard, small forward.
I don't think Markel's as much of a small forward as.
But he could play
Barrett
it.
is.
He could play it.
He could in time of need. But he's
RJ
really
Barrett's
not.
like a shorter Ben Simmons. He can play most of the positions, and he can run the floor very well.
Yeah. He's a great player that everyone should be talking about right now.
So probably top 3 picks are gonna be Zion
RJ.
and RJ, and then who's that guy?
Nope.
That Jordan
Ja
guy?
Morant.
Ja
From
Morant.
Murray State.
Yeah.
A freak.
Don't know why he's at Murray State right now.
He's under-recruited. He should have gone to an easily top 5 school right now.
Yeah.
Would have been great if Washington would have recruited him.
What
But
about?
we're not going to talk about
Have you
that.
heard about Chris Clemens?
Oh, that.
Oh my God, he has
Yeah.
3,000 points. He is
Yeah.
a beast.
From
He-
Campbell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's averaging the highest points in the league in the
college basketball.
Yeah, in the whole country with 27.3 per game.
Does he have any other
crazy.
good players on his team though?
No.
Because it's not like
He's
Duke where he
at
has a
a-
bunch of co-stars.
He's at a junior college.
I mean-
about.
No,
Oh.
Campbell, it's a university,
Yeah,
but
Not
still
really.
not a very
Probably.
big
Is it
college.
like
No.
a mid-major or is it a D2?
it's like D. It's like
Gonzaga,
D2.
a mid-major? Or is
No,
it
it's
more
like
a
D2, but
Yeah.
playing D1 basketball. And
He is lights out shooting and can put the ball on the floor and take it to the rack.
yeah,
You know who I think on the Tar Heels could be a good NBA player is Kobe White. Have you seen? He's a great
Yeah,
shooter.
he's
Some
got-
of the passes he makes are
he's
just
got good range. He's got great form, and he can.
good passer.
Yeah.
May hasn't performed as well as he did last year.
Luke May has been on
He's
fire
still been
lately.
really good. Actually.
He's been on fire lately.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
last year was his
he-
year.
Last year he performed better. Than
He should have
this
left last year.
Yeah. And
He would have got drafted.
but you already know there's gonna be one person from playing the Europe League that one team's gonna take a chance on because they might end up like Kristoff or Luka Doncic.
Luka is
He's
by
so
far
great.
easily gonna win the Rookie of the Year this year.
Yeah.
No one's gonna come close to beating him out for that.
He is lights out shooting and is a great overall basketball
I
player.
mean, I knew about how great he was coming into the league, but I never thought it was gonna end up like this, where he's hitting these like 30-footers.
Easily.
And
yeah.
what about Giannis? He's
Oh my
had the
gosh.
best breakout year.
Only problem
the
for
season.
him is he can't shoot threes.
He's
If he could hit the three ball,
one night he went 3 for 3 actually.
yeah, he can't like consistently hit the threes. If he could consistently hit the threes, he'd be so amazing.
Consistently hitting the threes in the NBA puts you up, like, say
5
cause-
overall in NBA.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
That's
gets
how much.
Steph-
That's how much
he
it
gets-
matters.
He gets over half of his points in the paint.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, easily two of the best
shooters.
3-point shooters in the whole league. And adding Kevin Durant to that mix in Golden State, three of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
And
But
adding
also-
Boogie Cousins,
yeah.
he's actually a pretty good 3-point
But
shooter.
also, what you have to, you can't, it's a 3-point game in the NBA. But you have to be able to take it to the rack.
Put the ball on the floor and shoot.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Most point guards aren't like big get inside and score guys,
No.
but they're pretty good on the drive and can hit these
Like,
crazy layups.
Kyrie, he's a pretty good 3-point shooter.
Kyrie,
But he's
yeah.
the best finisher in the league.
Yeah, then there's people like Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, who
Dame
are good
can-
on the drive.
Dame
Dame can throw one
step
down.
it on the,
He
step
can-
onto it.
I've seen a couple of his dunks that are like highlight reel.
And the
Yeah.
Lakers,
Those-
they haven't been doing very well. I think they're almost,
They have some.
they're down. a
They
little
might be
bit.
the
They have a
8th
lot of
seed.
young talent.
The
LeBron
8th
is just LeBron's been hurt so much
Yeah.
that they just haven't been able to put on. And Lonzo's hurt now.
Yeah.
Their problem is they have a lot of young talent and they're still like developing. But
Yeah.
I think when like Brandon Ingram, Lonzo,
Kyle
Kuzma
Kuzma.
has been on
Kuzma,
fire
oh
lately.
my gosh.
38 points, 35 points.
Yeah.
He's been on fire.
But,
One
like-
MVP of the Rising Stars game.
Yeah.
All those guys, when they get like to their top level, the Lakers are going to be tough to beat.
Yeah. All right.
They'll be contesting the Warriors.
Okay, this is a bonus one that I wanted to talk about. The
Of course, guys got to add in his bonus.
The Supersonics.
We gotta have the hockey team back first.
The hockey
That's not
team is
good.
coming, but
Sonics.
Paul
fans?
Allen's. I'm very sad about that. Paul Allen dying. But that brings
Oh no, the Trailblazers Seahawks.
R.I.P.
that brings a whole new future to Seattle. Because he has super good friends with other owners from other places, like the Los Angeles Clippers owner. Great friends with him. And possibly he might sell the team to him. And
Or
then
any team in LA.
he might bring a team from LA up to Seattle to play in Seattle and become the Supersonics.
There were some Supersonics fans at the dunk contest booing on OKC.
Yeah.
I would have.
I'm still mad at our last owner for the Supersonics trading us to
Didn't-
Starbucks.
I know, the Starbucks just.
Yeah, then
Why?
then the owner of Starbucks had
Well,
to move
an
us to
average-
OKC.
An average Seattle person spends $5 at Starbucks. So I mean, I give respect for it, but I mean, you gotta keep a famous sports team.
Starbucks
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
fine. Nothing
And
against Starbucks.
I
just
get
want
it.
to make sure that's
I
cleared
get
up.
it. If we didn't win a title, take us away. It doesn't.
But we had Sean Kemp and Gary Payton.
But
Kevin Durant was his rookie year there. We had such a great team building.
We would have ended up.
Westbrook got drafted there.
Yeah.
We would have had such a good team.
We would have had Kevin Durant,
Harden
Russell Westbrook, and
Harden.
Harden. But it ended up horrible. But my parents, when I was young, they took me to a game. So technically, I got to see Kevin Durant play. I was 2. And
Kevin Durant.
he was the best player. Like, he won Rookie of the League.
MVP of the All-Star game a few nights ago.
Yeah.
Shot lights out that game.
Great player.
Do you think he still would have left OKC if they were in Seattle, though?
It
think it would be any- you think
It
he would've went
depends
to the
because
Warriors?
that's where he got drafted.
Yeah.
That's where he got drafted. He doesn't... I mean, OKC is kind of like a small place.
Yeah, but Seattle, now, if he
place.
would have stayed and, like, because we have all of these places with huge buildings, now it's one of the biggest markets for a team in all of the U.S.
Plus,
It would be
Clay,
so good.
come to think of it, Golden State might not have been the same team because Klay Thompson, he went to Wazoo, so it would be close.
He might have wanted
home
to
for
stay
him.
in Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have been like, no, I'm out of Golden State. I want to go back home.
I think he grew up in some small city in Oregon, but he went to Wazoo.
Well, Kevin Durant, he's from D.C.
Yeah,
way
we
far
all know.
away. And I don't know why people hate on KD. Just because
He ruined the NBA
yeah, and
by
he
leaving
also
OKC.
and he ruined OKC.
He does not get enough credit at Golden State.
Man,
Everyone thinks Steph
Yeah.
Curry's best player is KD all day.
Like,
all day, every
just
day.
because you can shoot doesn't mean you're a great player.
I mean, no,
KD,
no disrespect to Steph.
Yeah.
He is a
great
he's
player.
great.
Yeah, Steph can handle the ball, but KD can handle it the same way. Steph can drive it. KD can drive
drives it
2 times better.
50 times better.
It's
He's such a great driver.
But KD can shoot the 3 ball.
He shoots lights out.
KD is one of the
Lights
best 3-point
out.
shooters of all time in the NBA.
Well, in the NBA now, all time, he's probably not like one of the best. Curry's the best ever.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Just because you can make a couple half-court shots and put up some good shots and make them, doesn't mean you're the best shooter in the NBA. No disrespect to any players that have done that, but I don't think that means you're the best shooter in the NBA.
Well, then you
of
look
all
at
time.
it, and like these centers like Shaq make half-court shots.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make
But
you
he
a
can't
really
shoot
good
the
player.
3 ball at all. Or
Actually,
he barely
he's
shoots
hit
free
2
throws.
threes. He hit 2 threes in his career.
Yeah, he
barely
couldn't
shoot
shoot
a
a
free
he couldn't shoot a free throw. Looking like DeAndre.
He's like Giannis.
Yeah,
he
looking
can't
like-
really shoot the 3, but boy, can he put up points in the paint.
Yeah, looking like DeAndre Jordan out there just airballing it. Okay. That's all we have, and this was new for Tice. Hopefully he liked it. And
I'll be back.
We're
yes,
talking b-ball now.
hopefully Bodie can come back someday. Before,
He'll be our baseball.
yeah,
He's our
Let's
baseball
talk
guy.
baseball.
he's on a travel team, like very elite travel team that,
New level, baby.
yes, very, very elite and can't beat them. They're really good.
Puyallup.
And I understand that he wants to play and he doesn't have time for this, but we
But he
do this
does.
we do this for enjoyment of us and for you guys. And thanks to those 11 subscribers and those 222 views
I
that
think
we
it's
got.
like 13 now.
I don't know,
Oh, that's a
but
lot.
I know.
and those 222 views we got on our first video, and thanks to all the people that whatever they put us on Facebook and people went and watched the video. They put it on Instagram, people went and watched the video. Thank you to all those people. We really appreciate it. And it's been a while since we've made a video, but we've had some complications with people being able to come and actually make it, like Bodie.
We'll be
and-
more consistent.
Yeah, and Tice has been wanting to come. So now it's going to be a schedule. Hopefully we can do it like every Tuesday.
Once a month, at
No.
least, hopefully.
Yeah, every Tuesday, hopefully. But we enjoyed having Tice here. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And as always, see you guys.
Next time.